Hi everybody. As you can see, I did a updated starting lineup and I basically just did like all the colder weather fragrances for that video. So I figured I'd come out with an updated starting lineup for summer, particularly because our taste changes. I'm going to see some familiar faces, but there's definitely some changes in this fragrance starting lineup. And B, I honestly think it's better for you to see like what it is I'm wearing for summer through this kind of video than me doing like a top 10 or top 15 or top 20, because I'm looking back at a lot of the videos I did for top 15, top 20s. They're fun and everything, but the point is, typically speaking, I generally grab like the same 5 or 10 fragrances over and over again. So like the ones I really love. So I just figured, if I showed you a starting lineup, that's basically the scent I'm going to grab for the most throughout the summer. So I figured this would be easier, and it gives you a better idea of what it is that I wear a lot of. So, as you all know, the starting lineup was created by Brandon, Cutlass Supreme SL. Great idea. We're going to go through signature scent, work scent, going out scent, in between the sheets scent, daring scent, and upper class scent. So, kicking this off, for summer, I typically don't give a crap about seasons with fragrances. There's a lot of heavier fragrances I wear in the summer, and that will show in one spot for this particular list. But I do use Tobacco Vanille, Amber Absolute, By Killing Straight to Heaven, Back to Black. A lot of heavier fragrances. I do not care. They don't smell spoiled or anything. I just like the mixture of the heat with a lot of those heavier scents. But I do like my citrus-based fragrances if they're complex or if they're just really good smelling, for the most part. I mean, I don't typically grab or gravitate towards citrus-based fragrances too often, but when one really captures me, then I do love it. So, first fragrance is my signature scent for the summer, and this is a new love for me. When I first tested this a couple years ago, I didn't like it, but I tested it again about a month ago or so, and I had to buy a bottle. So this is Bergamot 22 by Le Labo. Absolutely fantastic fragrance. Green, citrusy. It's just super versatile fragrance. I get a lot of compliments with this stuff. I was surprised with how many compliments I got with this stuff. You got the note of bergamot in there, so it has a spicy element. Very, very well done fragrance by Le Labo. And that will be one that I grab for a lot for this summer. Next up is my work fragrance. For work, typically I just like to grab and go. I do actually a lot of testing of fragrances at work, for like stuff that I'm sampling to see if I want to buy a new bottle, etc. But um, 3 days out of the work week, I wear like a scent. Maybe 2 days, 2 or 3 days out of the work week, I wear a scent, and then maybe sample like something on my hand or something like that. So I do grab for a lot of like Edition Blanche, Allure Homme Sport, but this one is one that I'm grabbing for a lot lately. This is Dior Homme Sport. Everybody loves this stuff on me. I adore this stuff. Wonderful fragrance, and obviously this is the old version. I do much, much, much prefer the old version to the new version. Next up is the Going Out fragrance. When I go out, I want compliments. That's the whole point behind going out for me. That is, I want attention. I want people to come up to me and, mingle and interact. And typically speaking, if you wear like Le Labo Oud 27 out, maybe not so many people are going to want to be around you. I absolutely love that fragrance, by the way. But if I'm going to like the sandbar, it's where you can all go and like park your boats up next to the bar and all that stuff, and go drink and hang out with the girls and blah blah, or any of that kind of stuff. Just hanging out for a good summertime, concerts, etc., where you're going to meet a lot of people. I go for a crowd pleaser. Now, I'm going to eat some crow with this fragrance because I've owned it 3 times. I've bought this bottle and sold it 3 times, and now we're on the fourth time. I do enjoy it. What I enjoy about it is the fact that so many people seem to like it. Now, it's not my most complimented, it is not my favorite from this house, but I cannot deny that it does its job for a going out fragrance, and that is none other than Aventus. So Aventus, it's legit. To date, there is literally maybe 2 fragrances that can, even come close to how many compliments this fragrance has gotten me. I don't care what anybody says about longevity. I don't have that problem. I mean, if you spray it just on your skin, it might be gone in 3 hours. Just douse yourself in this stuff. Throw it on your clothes. Don't be afraid to put fragrance on your clothes. This stuff lasts 10 hours on my shirt. I promise you. So, in any case, if I know for a fact that I'm going to be hanging out with a girlfriend, or I'm going to go out specifically looking to hook up with a girl, whatever you want to call it, this is the one I grabbed for in the summertime. The one. It has not, disappointed me yet. Obviously, it's not what's doing the job, but typically speaking, this fragrance garners compliments. It's going to do its job as a fragrance for you, I promise. And this is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. This is none other than Millesime Imperial by Creed. You cannot go wrong with the gold juice. I'm sorry. Smells fantastic. Makes me feel awesome. And it just does its job. I haven't had anyone complain about the way I smell whenever I've worn that fragrance. It's all good vibes with that stuff. Next up is my daring fragrance for the summer. Now, this fragrance is daring anyways, but I enjoy this fragrance more in the summer, and it's going to project more and all that kind of stuff more in the summer, have better sillage. So it is definitely a daring fragrance, and I absolutely love it for the summer. This is none other than Musc Ravageur by Frederic Malle. Now, Musc Ravageur, what can I say? It's on a pedestal for me and a lot of other people in Fragcom. If you have not checked it out, definitely check it out. Wonderful piece of art. And last but not least, when I'm looking for an upper class fragrance, I look for something that's going to be refined, something that's going to make me look as though, or feel as though that I'm, more mature, etc. Something I can dress up in, whether if it's a suit or just some like chinos with a tucked-in button-down shirt, button-up shirt, something like that. And this fragrance just does it for me. And it was the same as it was for last year. If you saw my last year's video, this is none other than Bigarade Concentré, and I cannot get enough of this. It's just an amazing orange fragrance with some grapefruit, some hay, and some cedar. I absolutely love this stuff. Love it. Makes me feel like $1 million, makes me feel like I'm rich, and I don't know, it just makes me feel like those kind of clothes go well with this fragrance. I will say that another one that I do love that's along the same lines as this is, it's not the same scent, but it's along the same lines, is Terre d'Hermes. That also does very well with me. But Elena, he just knows what he's doing when it comes to these kind of minimalistic yet intoxicating fragrances. I just love this stuff. So that is my starting lineup for the summer of 2014. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all later.